Hi everyone, welcome to the Geography Hog with some weird geography facts that might be a bit random, but I hope you still find intriguing anyway. So I'm going to be giving you 10 interesting facts about British geography that you probably didn't know. Hope you enjoy. Here we go. Northern Ireland's northernmost point is actually to the south of the Republic of Ireland's northernmost point. Despite its name, Northern Ireland's northernmost point, Benbane Head in County Antrim, is actually 9 miles to the south of the Republic of Ireland's northernmost point, Malin Head in County Donegal. There is a village in the Orkney Islands called Twack. Now the name is actually fairly innocent in its origin. It just comes from the Old Norse word for meadow or a clearing of land. There is also one in the Shetland Islands. Cotton on the Elms in Derbyshire is 70 miles or 113 kilometres from the nearest coastline, which makes it the furthest point in the entire UK from a coast. Though that's what happens when the UK looks like a man sitting on the floor with an outstretched leg and a rock in front of his face. I think I might be the only one that sees that though. Other places do contest this, but those aren't accurate according to Ordnance Survey. At 244 metres in elevation, Pavis Wood in Hertfordshire on the Buckinghamshire border isn't exactly a tall peak by any means, but it is taller than any point in Bedfordshire, Cambridgeshire, Essex, Suffolk or Norfolk, the other counties that make up the East of England region. This means that the East of England is really flat. In fact, even Greater London has a higher point than Pavis Wood. In the Scottish Highlands, there is this mountain which I'm definitely not going to be able to pronounce, which is just under 6 miles from the A832, the nearest road. That makes it the furthest point on the entire island of Great Britain from a road. This really proves that wherever you are in the UK, you're never really that far from evidence of human activity. Okay, this one was a bit random, but I wanted to include it anyway because it did really surprise me. British vessels caught 217,000 tonnes of mackerel in 2016, and although that was a drop of 70,000 tonnes from 2014, that's still really high. They were the most common fish caught by British vessels that year, and only 33,000 tonnes of haddock and 20,000 tonnes of cod were caught. Definitely felt that would be way higher. However, shellfish made up the majority of catches in English, Welsh and Northern Irish ports that year. Bonus fact, Peterhead in Scotland was the port with the most landings in 2016. None of the 4 countries of the UK have over 20% woodland coverage. Northern Ireland has 9%, England 10%, Wales 15%, and even Scotland only has 19%. Additionally, only 15% of those trees are in ancient woodland. That's an area only about the size of Norfolk or 3 Isle of Skye. Birmingham is probably further south than you think it is. This is a map of the UK, and on this line is Birmingham. As you can see, Norwich runs through here, 8 miles to the north of Birmingham, and Cambridge runs through here, only 15 miles to the south of Birmingham. Tristan da Cunha, part of the British Overseas Territory of St Helena, Ascension and Tristan da Cunha, has a mountain called St Mary's Peak, which is 2,062 metres or 6,765 feet tall. That makes it taller than any peak in Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland or England. In fact, it's over 1.5 times the size of Ben Nevis, the tallest mountain on British land, excluding overseas territories. And finally, England really has no particularly large lakes. Its largest lake is Lake Windermere in Cumbria, but that's only 5.7 square miles or 14.8 square kilometres in size. Loch Lomond in Scotland is almost 5 times the size of that. 151 square miles or 392 square kilometres. This lake in Northern Ireland is 26 times the size of Lake Windermere. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want. Have a good day.